Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my giant 20 30 day, I think it's 30 plus books that I got for my birthday. So this is like all the books that I got gifted, I brought myself, some I brought on TikTok, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Target. So this is like the entire book haul, and I'm going to tell you where I got it from, as well as gifted to me or not, or if I just personally brought it myself. But yeah, 20 plus. So start off. I'm gonna rapid fire because I want this video to be short. Let's start off. So the first two things I got are the packed up books. If that makes sense, the ones that come in like a pack. First set I got was a Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I got the first 3 books, which is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Good Girl, Bad Blood, and As Good as Dead. So I got the 3-pack series. My parents got this for me. It was really super sweet of them. I love them. They got me a lot of books, honestly, but that's besides the point. The second pack I got was the Twisted Tales, the first 3 books in the series, which is As Old as Time, A Whole New World, and Once Upon a Dream. These are basically like twisted versions of the Disney movies that we know and love. So like you have Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Sleeping Beauty. So that's the 3 books, and I'm really excited to read it. I used to see these books all the time when I was growing up, and I never grabbed them per se, and I wanted to, so I'm excited to read this one too. The book that I'm going to talk about is The Obsession by Jesse Q. Sutanto, the YA section of Barnes & Noble. I got it from Barnes & Noble. Back it says, a classic sort of love story, except someone might wind up dead. Logan thinks he and Delilah are meant to be. Delilah doesn't know who Logan is. Logan believes no one knows Delilah like he does. He makes short of it by learning everything he can, watching her through a hidden camera. Some might call him a stalker. Logan prefers to be called romantic. Delilah is keeping secrets through deadly ones. There's so much more to her than meets the eye. Logan is determined to make Delilah the heroine in his twisted fantasy, and he'll do anything to get what he wants. Delilah is done with the men in her life controlling her. If Logan won't let her go, she'll make him. So this is like a twisted stalker, it's just crazy. This book is Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because honestly, this book has been going crazy. Book talking in YouTube for a while now, but Corrupt by Penelope Douglas is part of the Devil's Night series. I've heard good things. I've heard mixed reviews, but I know it's a bully kind of romance. I know that she put his friend in jail years ago. Yeah, anyway, it's supposed to be crazy, so I'm excited to read this. The next book is Agatha Christie, After the Funeral. So I've been collecting Agatha Christie books for a while now. I have about 4 or 5 of them, but I've been trying to really collect the Harlequin Periot's mysteries, which is one of her detective books. I've been trying to collect those. I'm excited. I'm really excited to read, collect and read these. These are just amazing books, and I love Agatha Christie. She's one of the, literally known for the Queen of Mystery for a reason. Book is a part of the Bridgerton series. It is To Sir Philip with Love. It's Eloise series. I've been collecting these ones as well. Read Romancing Mr. Bridgerton because, of the new season that just came out. I've been wanting to pick up the rest of the books, so I'm going to start back up with the first book, which is Duke and I. I'm going to actually read that book back and then read the rest of the books hopefully soon before the next season comes out. Okay, so the next book is Scribed by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is part of the Dictate series / Calloway Sister series. So I'm trying to collect these ones as well. I know I'm building my collection, obviously you could tell, but I've been trying to collect these books because I actually want to start reading them, and I'm thinking about doing a big video, me starting the series, and do 2 parts, maybe one reading first half of the books, reading the second half. I don't know yet, but I definitely wanted to read these books. I'm excited. This one is going to be Consider Me by Becca Mack. Is a book I think hockey romance. It's the guy is an NHL player, and basically he's a player, a resident bad boy, and he's this girl, and basically he's a bad boy, and he's trying to convince her that he is a good guy. And I know it's called Consider Me for a reason. He wants her to consider him. So I'm excited to read this. I love a hockey romance. As you'll probably actually, I have one more in here that's funny, but yeah, I love hockey romances. I don't know. I don't even know why because I've never been to any hockey game. Next one is going to be How I'll Kill You by Ren Stefano. I don't know what was going on there. I just glitched, but How I'll Kill You. Basically, oh my god, this I kept walking by this book like I would say 3 times in Barnes and Noble when I was doing like a little shop, like when I was shopping for my like day of my birthday. I was literally shopping and I kept walking by this book and it caught my eye multiple times. And until the last time, I was like, you know what? Let me just stop and read the back of it because obviously if it's catching my attention, then probably I should read the back of it. Her sisters and her family are like serial unalivers. Basically, I don't think she's ever actually partaked in it, but her sisters partake in it. And basically, they meet men, they date them, and basically they unalive them. And on her first assignment, she's basically meets this guy named Elliot, who's a widower, and basically she is supposed to make him fall for her, and then she ends up basically falling for him from what the back of the book says. Now, again, I'm not spoiling anything because I haven't read it yet, but yeah, she basically ends up falling, and I guess this is a journey of like, again, I don't know what is gonna happen, but I was generally just like, damn, this is actually interesting. Like, what do you mean? Like, they're serial livers and they just come in. Like, what? The book is A Love Letter to Whiskey. A Love Letter to Whiskey. I cannot speak today. By Candy Steiner. Candy Steiner, which is this is the 5th anniversary edition, so this comes with like bonus content and stuff, and like a note from the author and stuff. So I'm very excited because I was told to get this one because it's like, one, it's really beautiful. I love this, but it's also bonus content. I know this is about 2 best friends and they have feelings for each other, but there's things and reasons why they can't be together. The book is going to be Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I know this is a very emotionally triggering book, so obviously if you're going to read it, check your trigger warnings. But it's basically about a girl named Cora and her sister's fiance, I think. And basically, they both end up getting like kidnapped. It was crazy, and it's basically about the story of when they get kidnapped and also everything afterward. And like they basically, I guess, end up falling in love with each other. I'm not sure, honestly. I've heard a lot about this book, and I heard a lot of people say it was very triggering. Next book is Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. I'm so horrible at names, I swear, but. Yeah, I know this is like just a little cute, fluffy summer romance. I'm very excited to read this. I know like she's like her husband left and she's a professional organizer, and basically she meets this guy, and it's like just literally a cute little summer romance. The next 2 books are books that I rebought, I would say, because they came out with covers, and I'm very picky about my covers on my shelves. I'm one of those people. I'm sorry, but. Yeah, Sophie Lark. It's Brutal Prince, the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark. I only bought the first 2 because I already had the last one. And yeah, I just need the last 3, but basically just a mafia book. But it's very, I would say, dialed down for like this type of mafia I've read before. So definitely pick this up if you're wanting to get introduced to mafia. The next book is dark, but it's called Brutal Obsession by S. Massery. I heard this book is hockey, bad romance. That's all I need to know. Like, I literally I love a hockey romance, but just add it being like a dark romance. I was very intrigued by this. I had to get it. So this was really good. I know he's like obsessed with her and like will do just about anything to get the girl. These men will just do just about anything to get the girl they want. Next book is going to be Hunt Me Darling by Marie Rose. So this is about an FBI profiler who basically is hunting down 2 unalivers, and from what the back of the book is giving, it's giving that she is either going to get into entanglement with these people or whatever. You can get a lot from the back, but not a lot enough to be like, is she really about to be, getting with these serial unalivers? But anyway, I can't tell, but it intrigued me, so I got it. Book is The Tragedy of Felix and Jake by Jay Daniels. This book is about touches on topics of addiction, of, you know, just struggling through it. Felix is Jake's sponsor, and that forbidden aspect. I'm very intrigued by this. It's called a tragedy for a reason. I know it's gonna, even in the author's note, it just tells you that, like, this is not going to be an easy read. It's going to be a definitely emotional roller coaster, and it intrigued me very much. And it's romance. Sorry if I didn't say that already. I forgot this. Honestly, I forgot to tell you where I got some of these, so I'm sorry about that. I definitely said I was going to do that, and I didn't do it. But anyway, the next book I got is Waiting for the Flood by Alexa Hall. It's another romance. Edwin basically he basically just went through a very bad heartbreak, and he's shutting himself off to the world, and meets Adam, who is an environmental agency, and basically they are drawn together, and Edwin has to basically just learn how to reopen himself back up to love, because as much as love can hurt at times, it can definitely heal wounds as well. So yeah, a beautiful story about, you know, overcoming heartbreak. Excited to read this one as well. My next book I got from the TikTok shop. It's actually signed. As you can see, it's signed. I don't know if you saw that or not, but anyway, it's basically Behold Her by Emily Antoinette. Basically, it's about a girl, actually a plus size FMC. We love that. And basically, she meets this demon, and let's just say he starts stalking her, but accidentally stalking her. Finger quotes, because I don't even know. And they basically meet. She basically doesn't like leaving her house, and then she ends up finally leaving her house, and a chance encounter, she meets him, and let's just say he follows her home accidentally, and then they end up starting having dreams about each other, and it just goes from there. The next book in this little haul is going to be, I picked up 2 books, that's crazy, but it's Don't Let Me Fall by Kelsey Ray. It's also a person that I found on TikTok, and she intrigued me, and I ended up buying this on Amazon, but she also has signed copies at her TikTok shop, and I thought that was really cool. So it's called Don't Let Me Fall. The guy ends up falling for his best friend's girlfriend. She ends up falling for her boyfriend's best friend / roommate. There you go. And it's very forbidden. It's basically like a little best friend's girlfriend romance. Yeah, very forbidden. We like that. The next book is They, the Pretty Stars by Eden O'Neill, which is also another author that I found on TikTok. This is a high school romance, bully romance, I think. I'm not 100% sure. The next book is Her Soul for Revenge by Harley LaRue. I have the first book in the Souls trilogy. I haven't read it yet because I suck, but I'm very excited to read this. I don't know much about it. I know it's like based off a cult, and it's just a lot going on, but yeah. The next 3 books are the Kane Brothers series. I don't know much about each book. Honestly, my mom wanted me to get these, so I got them, I've heard about them, and I never said I didn't want to read them. I just, you know, wasn't like something I was like grabbing for, if that makes any sense. But sorry, there's like the camera is like so bright, but anyway, yeah, so it's like Not So Me. I'm trying to get it to forget. Yeah, so Not So Me's Cute by Megan Quinn. So Not So Me's Cute, I said it like 4 times. So Not Meant to Be, in A Long Time Coming, all by Megan Quinn. I've never read anything by Megan Quinn before, so I'm very excited to read these 2. I just don't know much about them. The next book is The Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I heard such good things, and plus I'm very into like shifter and like paranormal romances. I know she's a vampire, he's a werewolf, and they're mates, fated mates, and I heard a lot of things about this book, like the spice level. I just heard so many things, so I'm very excited to read this one. The nenext 2 books are also books that I found on TikTok shop. One is called Prey Drive, and next is called Fallen Prey. This is also a book that author as well, a new author that I've never read before. Her name is Jen Stevens. I know this is like I don't know why I have so many of those books in here, but anyway, what does it say about me? Not great, but it was like a serial. I know it's like dark. I know it's crazy. Check trigger warnings. But I'm excited to read these. The next book, and I'm almost done. The next book is If We Ever Meet Again by Anna Hong. So I have the entire Twisted series. I've only read the first book, but I do want to continue on reading the series. But I was very intrigued by this book. It's like her Shanghai series. A girl named Farah basically moves to Shanghai for a study abroad program, and then Blake Ryan, who is a college football star who basically quits, decides to uplift his life and move to Shanghai. They end up meeting. She likes somebody else, but she starts to fall for him. And I know it's 3 books or 4 books in this series. I'm not 100% sure, but look at the pretty pages. My stack's about to fall. So I'm gonna start stacking here. But the next book is The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. I have the first one. I read The Housemaid. It was very good. I heard mixed reviews about this one, and I heard mixed reviews about the third one, but I'm still gonna read them because I kind of want to finish off the series. The next book is The Dead Guy Next Door by Lucy Score. I haven't read anything by Lucy Score. I have the first book in the Knock 'Em Out series, but I have not read any of them. It actually really intrigued me. A little bit of mystery, and basically about this girl who lives next door, and a guy ends up getting murdered alive, and a private investigator ends up. Sorry, it's sirens. A private investigator ends up coming and trying to help solve the murder. Since I'm getting tired. Solve the murder. If I say it one more time, especially when she ends up getting accused of being the first person to get accused of killing him, and she's like top of the suspect list, so he ends up helping her. And I think it's like a romance kind of rom-commy, but it's supposed to be funny, and I think it seemed really interesting. The last book in this little birthday haul is Unsteady by Peyton. Sorry, it's covered. Corinne. I think it's Corinne. Basically, it's about this boy named Rise. I think it's Rise or Race. I'm sorry if I say it wrong. And this girl named Sadie. She is a figure skater and he is a hockey player. And basically, they both are going through like a lot. Her with her brothers and getting custody of her brothers, and him with he's a captain of a hockey team, and he basically ends up getting into a really bad injury, head injury, I think, and he ends up getting panic attacks when he's like escaped and stuff. He ends up like finding him having a panic attack or seeing him have a panic attack and ends up trying to help, and they end up kind of like coming together after that because they have attraction, but obviously they both end up dealing with their own things privately, and I guess there's some secrets going on as well, and yeah, that's why it's called Unsteady. But I'm excited to read all these books. Like literally, I've never been so happy to have like such a big book haul. I'm probably not going to be buying too many books, even though in my video I'm much supposed to. I bought more books before I even filmed this. Bought 2 more, not anything crazy, but yeah, I'm probably not going to buy much more books. I do have some more books coming in that were coming from the UK because I wanted specific covers and they only sold in the UK. But I do have like 5 more books coming, and honestly, I'm going to take a pause. I'm trying to read more. That is my problem. I have not been reading as much as I want to, and I thought maybe like adding some new books to my shelf might encourage me to read more. Probably not a good idea. I probably shouldn't take my own advice, but anyway, hopefully with some of these new books I'll be more inspired to read. I actually am unhauling a couple books. I'm actually going to post a video on TikTok of all the books I'm unhauling. I am unhauling a few of them, probably a good like 2 stacks of books. They're sitting over here because I already took them off my shelves. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about all these books. All these books are very intriguing. I'm really excited to discover some new authors, and maybe that's the reason why I haven't really been wanting to read, is because I need some new authors to read. But let me actually show you my last few items that I got for my birthday from my sisters. One of my favorite childhood movies, and actually one of my favorite movies now because I still watch it to this day, is Shrek. Like, I love that movie. It's always going to be a staple in my life. Like, I'm never going to not reference Shrek. Like, oh my god, drop buttons! Like, come on. So we end up going to the store actually today, and she ended up getting me this, and it says Beware Ogre, which was the sign that Shrek had nailed onto the wall. So I'm gonna put this, I think, over there where you see that thing hanging on my thing. I was gonna put it on my door, but I don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna put it in my room. So that's actually really cute. I thought that was like a really cute thing my sister got me, and she also got me some Shrek socks. So yeah, these are really cute. I'm gonna wear those. And then, so another movie that I really enjoy is The Emperor's New Groove. She ended up getting me this, and if you've ever watched the movie, you'll understand this reference. But she actually ended up getting me this cup. And this is the poison that ended up turning Cusco into a llama. But yeah, it's like the cup reference. It's really pretty, and it's like when I tell you, it's the size of like a venti Starbucks cup, and it moves around. Like, it's super cool. Like, I'm not even gonna drink out of it. I'm just gonna keep it like sitting on my like thing because I really want. Like, I like the idea. It's too cute. I don't want to mess it up. But yeah, they end up getting me that, and I feel like the love is in it. The love was in the books that my family got me, that I brought myself. Like, I literally cannot. So I'm so excited. Thank you for watching this full video. It was a lot. It was a lot of books, and thank you for staying to the end. If you did, please comment down below if you read any of these books. And just show some love if you can, you know, comment, like, whatever you want to do, subscribe if you enjoy these videos. I know I'm kind of like all over the place, but yeah, I really enjoy making these videos and sharing my love for books as much as I with anybody, honestly. So if you love this, comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next one.